All right, thank you guys for joining me today. I am your host, Jay Gunn, and we've got a great show for you today, folks. We're going to be covering hypergamy, the art of dating up. So sit back, stick around, and let's get controversial, folks. All right, today's topic is hypergamy, the art of dating up. Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you think it's breeded a bunch of gold diggers and women who only chase the bag? Johnny, what do you think?
Am I for it or am I against it? Do I think it's breeding women that chase the bag? That's what we're talking about.
Hypergamy, the art of dating up.
Wow, man. You know what? I hate to say it, but society is all about the art of dating up. I think it happens on both sides, men and women. We always want to, get something different or better or always enhance our experience with love. So it does happen. Do I wish it didn't happen that way? Did I wish society was more based on true feelings or true emotions? That's what I wish, but that's not how it is.
Well, hypergamy, the art of dating up, is usually done by women, and it's usually based on material aspects of it. It's not, I know when you mentioned we're looking for, I guess, a better source of love or a better feeling from love and a better experience, if you will, of love from another woman. So we're trying to upgrade that. So I can get you thinking that that's like hypergamic. But hypergamy is generally when they're dating, let's say you're a six-figure guy, or you're not a six-figure guy, you make $50,000 a year, average blue-collar guy, and she could leave you for a guy who makes six figures.
So it's all based on money.
It's based on money. It's based on social status since the beginning of time. So, I mean, to me, is it breeding a bunch of gold diggers and women that are chasing a bag? I would say to an extent, yes. And the reason why is based on the fact that women are glorified now through social media. So their value, their self-value is so high right now, especially if they're in their mid-20s. Okay, if they're in their mid-20s and you're a good-looking woman, forget about it. You're a superstar on social media. So, yeah, and that aspect of it, they're not going to sit down and go for no regular Joe Schmo. She's going to always want to get that guy who has more to offer her, etc. What do you think, Johnny?
I mean, you hit it right on the head, right? I mean, what you just went over is absolutely correct. Again, do I wish society wasn't based that way, or if it was, do I wish it wasn't that way? Of course I do. I mean, I don't make a lot of money, right?
Right.
So that kind of puts me out of that top tier of men that are that are throwing it around. I work hard for my dollars, so I guess I'm looking for a woman that will appreciate that.
And the worst, I wouldn't say the worst, but one of the downsides as well for hypergamy, especially with modern day women, is that modern day women are more educated than the average woman, or even most of the time the average man. They got more degrees than a thermometer. So what happens is, again, looking at hypergamy, the art of dating up, now she's looking at for a man that has a higher education level, okay, that's been through college and stuff like that. So it makes you having an opportunity as a regular Joe Schmo, let's say a blue-collar job that didn't go through all the years of college. Well, now you don't really have a chance. Okay, so, yeah, without a doubt, it's just going to make it harder for them, for modern women, to live the hypergamy life, because you're not going to get that chance with that 1% of men who's bringing in the six figures. So, honestly, what they need to do is humble themselves, Johnny.
You know what? It's their loss. All right? It's their loss. At the end of it, when they're 40, 50, 60 years of age and they find themselves, still trying to stream or still trying to chase the dream, good luck. I hope you were happy in life, and I hope you found what you were looking for through life, But I know what I'm searching for, and I will stick firmly to my guns and wait for that right woman to come in and really appreciate what I have to offer. It doesn't have to be money, because I don't have a lot of it. And that's now. Maybe a year from now, I might be one of those fucking guys that got that loot. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
So I think that a lot of these women, or I would say a lot of these younger girls, I'm going to say girls because they're not women. They're girls. You know, at my age, I could say that to a 22. You're just a girl. You're not a woman.
Now, and let me a little bit piggyback on that. Here's the thing. I can understand, and I really can. I can understand a woman's point of view. Why wouldn't she want a man that can take care of her? Why not? I'm sure, you know, you would never want, your daddy never wanted his daughter to marry a bum or to be with somebody who can't financially take care of her. So I get that aspect of it when it comes to being hypergamic and looking for that, you know, better opportunity. But when you already find something that's comfortable, a good thing, and yet you still keep your options open to look for that higher value man, well, then you're wrong. And that's it. And you deserve everything that comes to you. Because a high value man, sure, he might smash, but he's not going to, you know, commit. He's not going to commit to you when his options are so big. So, I mean, what do you think?
Going back to what I was kind of getting to, a lot of these girls are underestimating the underdog. They're not looking no more as, does he have possibility? Does he have opportunity? Is he trying to be more? Like, a lot of them want to just jump right in there and be recognized by someone that's loaded, and not giving, you know, the younger generation boys, because I just said girls now, so I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair about this, right? Mm-hmm. Giving these boys an opportunity to become men. You know, they still haven't found their way. You know, at 22, 23, they're still searching and looking, but because they're not up there in dollars, they're being overlooked, which is making it harder for the younger generation to actually find love as well.
And that's the thing that, you know, these younger modern women have to understand. A man really ain't got his shit together till he's in his 40s. Damn, so if you're looking for a man that's in his 30s, early 30s, you know, 31, 32, to have it all together, the house, the car, the job, and the career and everything all in order, good luck. Good luck finding it. I wish you luck. Because at the end of the day, and again, you can go ahead and look it up if you'd like to, or maybe we can bring it up here shortly. But the average man doesn't even mature until he's 42.
I got a question. It's kind of off topic, but younger generation, like, what age are they moving out of their parents' house? Because I remember moving out of my parents' house. That's
definitely something we need to go ahead and review that. I'm be willing to bet that they're moving out at a later age. There was a lot more mama's boys out right now than it was when we were growing up in our generation.
Both ways, even girls are living at home longer.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, girls I can understand to an extent. You got to protect the girls, but the boys should be at that point out.
I was definitely already on my own, on my way, doing my own thing when I met, you know, the person I got with at that age, you know, and made a life out of it.
Right.
But I don't think they have that opportunity as easy as we did. I think it was less expensive life. That is, you could actually try to move out and do that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know, man.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Once again, guys, thank you guys for joining us today on Just a Bit Controversial.
So much to talk about.
Yes, and we so little time, unfortunately. Once again, thanks to Johnny for the co-host, folks, for joining us today. And you never know, he might be back. Until the next one, folks, remember, you ain't living life.
Only if you guys like
controversial.
Me.